It's your boy, Awaken Narrative. And you know what? I thought I'd experiment with something new today, and that is going live in the morning. Oh, man. And as you can tell by my title, this is going to be a discussion regarding, well, it's titled The Devil's in the Detail. And it's being exposed by the Blue Eyed Angels. I love it. I love it. I love it. So after coming up with that title, I just thought, man, let me get online and let's just talk. Real talk, heart to heart, with people in the community regarding not just my perspective, but also, what your perspective is, but also, applauding the efforts of everyone that's making the headway, making the push to expose this lie. It's happening. It's happening. And just recently, I think I talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it again because it's just that important. Just recently, again, about 6 months ago, it was during the rainy season last year. I remember this distinctly, watching the beginning of the Owen Benjamin stuff, his awakening. Hadn't heard anything about him. I'll be honest with you guys. Never heard of the dude before in my life prior to what happened a few years ago. Well, not a few years ago, a few months ago, 8 months ago. Never heard of him. I saw that he was a comedian. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. But he began his awakening process, right? And it was actually really, it was really cool because the guy is boisterous. He yells, he screams. He says some things that are offensive. He says some things that offended me. Shit, and that's not easy to do. But I applauded the dude. It was cool. It was really cool, right? But now, fast forward to this day, today, yesterday, this week. Now he's really banging. Like he really is making it apparent. What's good, Kev? I see you, brother. He's really making it apparent that he believes in this globe lie. What's up, William Wrights? I see you. Man, I decided to try to go on live in the morning. I'm actually home today. I had a couple appointments outside, but I ain't really rushing. And figured I'd just test the live chat in the morning and see what's up. You feel me? And so it's all good. Today, we're talking about the devil's in the detail. And it's a real heart-to-heart because, see, the thing is that this awakening that's happening, listen, I don't even know you guys' position. Kev, your boy, what's up, cruelty-free living in the UK? What's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Yes, sir. So, Kev and my boy, William Wright. Yeah, man, I don't even know you guys' position on the flat Earth thing. To me, I don't know if you can tell. Reconnect. What's up? What's up, Amanda Young? I see you out there. So listen, I'm unapologetically a flat Earth channel, and I hope that doesn't turn folks off that don't believe in this flat Earth truth. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm hoping that you can at least start measuring what your beliefs are versus what's obvious and what we see. And so I talk about it, and we can talk about other stuff too. Happily talk about other stuff too. But this live show is about something that I need to go heart to heart with because here's the truth. I said the devil's in the detail. I stole that title from Owen Benjamin. Why? Because you know what? He is probably the most significant person that has recently full fledged got on board. I mean, like he's full fledged on board now. You know, he's calling himself a flat earther, right? But he's also cognizant of the fact that there might be some other other plans by the deceivers regarding this. Okay. And who knows, man? I mean, honestly, I feel like that too. But again, it's a process. It's a process. But the devil's in the detail, and it's being exposed by the blue-eyed angels. And I'm emphasizing the fact that I'm saying blue-eyed angels because not everyone with blue eyes is the devil. There are a small group of people that are influencing this world in a negative way. I mean, honestly, it's a very, very, very small group. But the truth of it is that the majority of us love one another. That's the truth. Most people ain't stealing from one another. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I see that in the hood. I see that shit. Yeah, of course. Okay, so when this dude said, a Negro stole my bike, right? I was like, damn, you can't really say that shit. But he did, and I ain't going to get mad at it because obviously that's his perspective. That's what, he encountered. And the truth of it is that there's probably a little element of truth to that. Shit, I've had my bike stolen too, but it wasn't by oh man, I don't even talk about that. So the devil's in the detail, and it's being exposed daily. So I'm gonna read a real chat. I saw my boy said he's on the fence. Let me see. Oh, my bad, y'all. Okay. Cruelty. What's up? From the UK. He says, I'm on the fence. Hardest thing to get my head around this space. I was a believer in this reality being a simulation, being created or being controlled by the reptilians, Anunnaki, and so on and so forth. Yeah. I hear you on that. I hear fake information that's been placed out there to get our minds away from the simplicity of what God created. I mean, so yeah, it can be really, really confusing when you're indoctrinated into believing all of the other falsities out there. And I'm not saying that there aren't Anunnaki. I believe that the Bible, really is true as it relates to, history and some of the things that it prescribes to. And so with that said, that aspect of it, I can't get involved or share opinion on because I can't physically see it and tell you what it is. What I can see and tell you what it is right now is where we are and see where the lies are and the stories that they've told us. You feel me? And so I can tell you all of those things. I can tell you that when I look outside of this deck right here and I go and look at the ocean, that everything is flat. I go from left to right. I put a line up, a level up. Everything is flat. You know what I'm saying? And so I see that. I see that. I know that. As a matter of fact, I know it. It's funny. It's laughable to me. I roll, not really literally, because that would be stupid. I'd be considered crazy. But I literally roll when I look and see like the number of, the beliefs right now. I think I told you guys about him on another video. He is an engineer. The dude is a brain. He's very, very smart. And I jokingly said he can draw a straighter line to me, but he ain't smarter than me because he can't get out of the paradigm of the lie. He just can't. So, yeah, I appreciate your statement as it relates to it being a hard idea to grasp. It's because since the tender age of 2 or 3, when you can see, you've been indoctrinated with this whirling and twirling spinning ball. I mean, period. That's just it. You've just been indoctrinated with it. I saw on the baseball game the other day. My Lord, on the baseball, the World Series, they went and did a commercial from the ISS. Right? Who saw this? I know someone else saw it. Here's what happens when you see the truth, when you know the truth, when you understand the lies. What happens is when they show you some shit like that on TV, you discern it. So when they pulled that shit up on TV, and I saw them, tossing the ball, and man, it looks so blatantly like CGI. I could call it out. Matter of fact, I wanted to grab my phone and go and record it and do all that shit. But I'm sure you can look at it out there. Look it up. CGI. No, don't say CGI. Call it ISS World Series commercial. You can find it. It is such blatant CGI. I mean, blatant. And it's sad. It's literally sad because I just wish, like, damn, I wish everyone could see this. But it looks so fucking blatant. I'm thinking everyone can see this shit. But, not everybody's awake. Um, Intuition tells me the world is flat, but there's so much disinformation again that the idea of the deceiver, the divider, the conqueror. Um, yeah, I mean, those are areas, brother, that I can't really speak to. I don't know exactly how the deceiver's plans are and what the works of it is. Um, I just want to make sure that what I decided I wanted to go on this stream because go live because I want to make sure that people understood that when I make comments, ooh, that's crazy. When I make comments about the blue-eyed devil, I'm not talking about. You please understand that there also is a such thing as the blue-eyed angels. Matter of fact, there are more blue-eyed angels than blue-eyed devils. I believe that the blue-eyed when people acted in accordance with his ideas, and they really worked us over. I know that you guys, no one can deny that. We all know that happened, but that's not to suggest that every one of them is now part of that game or part of that clan. Okay, and so, but we can't ignore it, and we can't ignore the fact that we've all been through some shit that's obvious. But here's the beauty of this thing when we think about it. See, this is now why I'm telling you. Here's the beauty of the flat earth. Here's the beauty of the dome. Here's the beauty of God's creation. Here's the beauty of the land that we're in. There can be, once that's realized, there can be no racism. That's the beauty of it. Is once it's realized, there can be no racism because then realize that no, we're not just this infinite planet spinning, whirling, and twirling that was ours first. And where did these other people come from? No. God put and built us all here. And that's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, that's the main thing. And I love that part of it. But I'm not going to stop exposing the lies. And I have to do that for my people because my people are a little bit, for so long we've been abused and taken advantage of and lied to and persuaded to believe certain things and led astray. That I just want to make sure that my people understand that same thing. Indoctrinated to believe it, it's the same thing. What's going on? Hey, I see you out there. It's the same thing. Decided to try to go live early in the morning to just chat and get some fresh juice. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's the same thing. The same deceiver, same liars. He's lied to us all. So, so here, oh, I think that might be it. Yeah, we man, I have a real poor connection. So again, he he he. Uh, yeah, buffer. Listen, you got. Hey, what's up, Debbie Dishman? I see you. Good. Have a good morning. Good morning to you. Um, So, so with that said, again, I wanted to just make sure that this is clear. I'm gonna let this video run, after we end this live, just so people can revisit it. And I just want to make sure that it is clear that this is not me banging on a particular people. I understand that this is what it is. I know it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. But maybe that just must have been like a cell tower. Oh, you know what it is? It's those satellites swinging above. We have some cloud coverage here, and so the satellite connection wasn't right. With my phone wasn't in alignment with the right. I think it was switching from one satellite that was passing by to another, and now I'm. That's probably what it is, because you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of them out there. I like to grab on a good one. Sometimes you grab onto a bad side, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of them out there. And I just like to sometimes, you get lucky and you grab a good one. And so I think I got a good one now because it's still running with me. But but yeah, so I'm gonna be in Vegas, man. I told you. Hey, Aaron, I'm gonna be in Vegas, man. I sent you an email telling you the dates. Hopefully, we can hang out. You know what I'm saying, and clear a few hours for me, man. I know how busy you are, as a dad, and congratulations on a new baby and so on, brother. Uh, and but yeah, let's connect. Let's connect. But I just wanted to make sure I jumped on live and clarified this statement. Okay, and I'm going to leave it up there for everybody to be able to see, because there is a blue-eyed angel, and quite honestly, they're the ones that's spearheading this movement of truth, and I love that because it really does say a lot about the character of these men. You know what I'm saying? It really does. It speaks to the character because, of course, I would love some acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? I think we, as it relates to our people, I think one of the things we look for oftentimes, and as part of the healing process, is like some acknowledgement. Not just sweeping it under the rug and just act like it just didn't happen. Let's just, this, that, and the other. Yo, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the earth and let's focus. Okay, I hear you on that stuff. But you do understand that then there's a gap that's being left open. There's a void that's not filled, and it's probably just again acknowledgement, of the fact that we've been led astray by some bullshit, and now it's been evident that this bullshit is leading everybody astray. When then we get beyond that, and we focus on this dome and the creation and the beauty of it, and the fact that we are all created, and that we're all humans, we're all spiritual beings in the human form and flesh, and we don't know much of what is presented to us. We don't know where we are. We don't. There's so much unknown that I think the unpacking it, discovering it, getting truth about it, learning about it, true learning. I think it will be so therapeutic, and not only therapeutic. It's going to be it's beautiful. It's going to expose, obviously more of the deception and the lies. I think that's another reason why they want to sweep it. Because imagine if this thing, when it does, and it is. Only reason I'm talking about it right now is because I'm telling you, the shit is being exposed in a major way, to the extent that, listen, what's going to happen is that people are going to start questioning, wait, what? Wait a minute, this shit is real. What's all my money been going to? You feel me? Yeah. Because they've been taking so much money, and then you're gonna say, well, damn, well, what is space then? If there's no space like the way that they describe it, then what's the sky? What is the sky? Why is it blue? What's beyond that? Is the Bible actually true as it relates to a creator? There's so much that we can get into beyond exposing the lie. Because right now that's where we're at. We're at the point of expose. But what they're afraid of is what we're going to get into collectively, all people, once we expose the lie, which is it's happening right now. The shit's being exposed in a major way right now. So what's going to happen once it becomes consensus. Oh, they don't want that. Who's they? It don't matter. But they don't want that. You know who they is, the powers. People always say, well, who is they? That's one of the rebuttals. Why would they lie? Who is they? That's what got me on that shit. Hearing that question all the time got me on the fact. Okay, well let me figure out who's been lying to us all along, and that's why I'm on that shit. But when we get beyond that, when we realize, okay, yes, this shit's a lie, then I think God's beauty really takes residence here. You know what I'm saying? God's beauty really takes, root in where we are. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth. I see a few chats from the folks. Let me see if I can capture and read because I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, buffering. Yep, buffering. Satellites. Yeah. Okay. Aaron said, I saw your email. Good looking, brother. Love all creation. That's a reason to stay flat. I agree, bruh. Love all people. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I do, man. And we all do. You know that. You know that. But there's a process. There is a process. Cruelty free out of the UK says, I'm glad you talked about consciousness because I didn't believe in energy, positive action, and karma, etc. Wow, that's right. Keeping it 100, huh? Change your perception and change your reality. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Um, yeah, unconditional love, people. If you ain't vegan, then you're not going in the right direction spiritually. Whoo, you're talking some truth, man. So my nephew's vegan. I'm not. But listen. If I told you who my dad was, and I showed you what his beliefs are, which maybe one day when we can open up truly, you know what I'm saying? I can get from behind the camera in front of the camera. And I can, just be totally transparent with certain things without mockery and without being, ridiculed like we do. I mean, the flat earth shit, I'm not worried about that. There's so much beyond that it's like, oh, it'll blow our mind. Anyways, my nephew's vegan and I'm not. I don't appreciate it. I understand. As a matter of fact, you want to get to being on the diet of live food. That's really what essentially we were built for. However, let's just not go into that. What I told him is this. I said, man, I would love to get to a point where I only eat things that aren't startled, that don't get scared, that can't be spooked. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's real deep. It's real deep. I mean, it's really deep. And what does that say? That says that those things have a soul. Those things have a spirit. Those things are God's creation holistically. Holistically. I've just been indoctrinated into some stuff that tastes good. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't laugh about it. Some people take it serious. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's that's really a upper level, higher level living, and it's absolutely tied to caught another bad satellite in the air. Debbie Dishman, she said most of us are exposed to the taste of it all. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I figure that's kind of a real deep statement, I think, from Debbie Dishman. But yeah, man, and I want to get there. I want to get there. I think it would be good for my body, my health, and everything else. Yeah, more more clouds covering the satellites and stuff like that. But look, I wanted to jump on, man, and test this morning shit. I thought it was cool. I appreciate a few folks coming in the room and adding some perspective to my morning and helping my day get off to the right start. So I appreciate you guys jumping on with me, man. Let me see what Cruelty says. Vegan pie in UK got voted best pie out of hundreds, including meat. You think, hold on, you think you want meat, but your body doesn't. Keep up the great work, Awakening Brother. Yes, yes, yes. Connection is a niche, is a niche gut, I think. I think that's what he says. One day we're gonna have a call in and all that other stuff. Real talk. I mean, it's gonna be, well, or let's jump someone. Anyways, yeah, man, this is. I agree. Listen. I know one when I tell you, um, yeah. Oh, connection is nice, nice. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I know that eventually I'm gonna get to that. Oh, Debbie said I meant the good taste of the food. I know. I think it's that salt. Here's this ain't a racist statement. Now I'm gonna have to preface everything with this ain't a racist statement. But it's been said that if you remove everything that's blanco from your body, let's just say, like salt, sugar, let's go with wheat and white and which I mean bread is good and rice. Rice is no bueno for me, boy. Shit just make me blow up. Carbs. Anyways, they say if you remove that from the diet, then you're doing good. So you know what I'm saying? Blanco. Oh man. Come on. Come on, man. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be, what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it right. Oh man, you guys are killing me. Uh, I got a friend, man. I love this dude. His name is Scotty. He's one of my guys. He's a white guy. And we always joke. I say, man, well, white is right. And he just hates that shit because he's like, no, it ain't, man. He's white. And I love him. He'll be here or in the next few days. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. It's it's funny. This Debbie said we should eat our body type. What does that mean, Debbie? Sounds like is that cannibalism? Debbie, I got a question for you, Debbie. I have not seen her comment as it relates. I'm O positive, can't eat much food. I'm O positive, can't eat much. Oh, I gotta. We should eat our body type. Oh, you got it. So you saying we should eat meat? I don't know. I don't know. It gets confusing because I see lions and tigers and they're eating meat, and so it's like, they're kind of right there in line with what God's nature and order is, and so it gets confusing. I haven't studied it. I just know what my dad believes, and what I'm saying, like, and I see it and I feel him, and he's doing good. So I understand that. Here I got a question for you, Debbie. Debbie Dishman, that's my girl. She keeps it real. Debbie, do you believe in the spherical Earth or flat Earth, or do you not have an opinion? I'll give you the easy way out. You can say I don't have an opinion if you want. Feel free. No opinion. I know what no opinion means, and I think we all do. But go ahead, shoot. Aaron said, "Oh wow." I wish I could hear Aaron's talk because I'm wondering what he's saying. Oh wow about. Oh, that she's saying. I think Aaron is saying, Debbie. Oh wow, like you eat your body type, which you're saying it's okay to eat meat. Hey man, this ain't gonna be the vegan debate show. Okay, this is just gonna be an open discussion. And it's off subject now. My subject was I wanted to make sure that everyone understood my perspective as it relates to, um, you know, uh, exposing the lies and how it's happening by way of blue-eyed angels that are in our midst, and we want to thank them for that. Real talk, we want to thank them for it. Uh, Debbie didn't answer the question, so I think no answer is the best answer, or maybe she didn't get the. No, I was shaking my head at if she's a flatter. Oh, Hey, I don't mind asking, Aaron. I don't mind asking. I mean, why not? It's not for judgment. It's not. It's just for that was not a satellite. I just like to get a finger on the pulse of who's in the room and what people believe that are in the room. Satellite. That was on me because a call came in and I tried to end calls, so that one was on me. Um, but I think we probably I probably buffered people out of here, so it's all good. Debbie didn't answer, and that's too bad. Hey, yo, man, I'm gonna ask. I like to ask. I like to just figure out who's in the room, what people's perspective is, and it's interesting, man, because I'm not getting any pushback. I hope Aaron is still in there. Hey, listen, I'm not getting any pushback. I'm not getting enough pushback from my people. So I'm like wondering, like, yo, are they just not listening, or are they just like ignoring it, or are they like on board, or are they just like saying, oh, this crazy nigga is crazy? That's my questions. I mean, that's probably what's happening. I think that's the latter. I think it's probably, if I were to say A, B, or C, I bet it was C. Then I'm crazy. I bet that's what it is. Yo, thanks for rejoining. I'm buffering over here. The satellites are not, attached to my phone like it should be, and so we're just discussing some open discussions. I've already done my hold on. Somebody types can meet eat and some can't. Oh, oh, hey, what's up, Candy B in the house? So okay, so it's prescribed for some and some for others, none for others. Okay, but Debbie Dishman, you're forgetting you're ignoring my question. You're ignoring my question. I don't know if it's intentional or did you not hear it. I believe in heaven and earth. Okay, okay, me too. So now that's not the question. That's not the question. We all agree. I mean, most of us. I believe in that too. So what's the question is? Do you believe it to be a whirling, twirling, spinning ball? Do you uh, believe the things that you're hearing from this channel, and that is that it's flat, or do you think C? Do you think I'm just a crazy ass nigga? So she says she doesn't believe it's round like a plate or a ball. She doesn't believe it's round like a plate or a ball. Or maybe she's saying, I believe it's more like a dome. I believe that too, Candy B. But maybe she's saying she doesn't believe that there's curvature. Yes, Maddox first joining in on the chat. Yeah, that's the question that I have for Debbie is it a spinning ball? And I think her answer was kind of no and yeah. What's going on? I see you over there, Professor Man. Our Creator looked down on the earth. Debbie just won't say it. Debbie, you're hinting, you're dancing around. She just won't say it, folks. She just say she's good too. She can't be pinned down. I'm trying to back her into the corner. She won't say it. Debbie, I'm gonna ask one last time. I'll make it simple. Is there curvature? Debbie Dishman, is there curvature? She can't get away from this one. He looks down, not around. You know what? And her meme too. She just smiling in her meme, like she does. This is her name. This is her nature. She just likes to have fun with people. I just figured that out, Debbie. I just figured that out. She just likes to have fun with people. Okay, she's saying it, but she in her own little special way. Oh my goodness. All right, let me see. I think I saw a comment here that I thought was really good. I wanted to mention it. It was brother Professor Man. Good looking brother. I see you jumping in. I do appreciate you, man. I admire you too, brother. You know we've talked and you do some really good shit. Maddox. She said the Earth is its planetary position. It's both flat and I think dome. Yeah. Okay. So here's my comment to that. My comment to that is planetary, because planetary is my concern. My concern with your statement is, and that, it's not. I'm not right. I'm not. No one knows. I'm just suggesting that when you use the term planetary, you're suggesting that there are other planets, planetary bodies out there that are similar to ours in the way that it's been described or taught to us while growing up as a kid. And that's my only concern with that statement. I don't know, I really don't. I just know that planetary suggests a ball, and I don't see curvature at all. I can walk this phone right outside right now onto my balcony and show you land that's flat as fuck. So that's my only comment to that. Meanwhile, Debbie Dishman has not answered our question. She's not going to. And let's see. And I've made all my statements as it relates to the devil being in the detail. And there are blue-eyed angels that are just opening up everyone's eyes and part of this awakening process, man. And I just want to thank them personally for that, because I go hard. I do. I go hard, but I want to make sure people understand. And when you know, man, I'm one of the most loving brothers that you will ever meet. I love all people, really do, for real. I don't just fuck around like shit. I can tell you stories, you know what I'm saying? But the truth, um, the truth of it is that it's up to us all now. It's up to us all now to start spreading this word. As small as this group is, like this small ass room right now, I love this shit because we could just talk and be honest. I want to say her name right because I appreciate her comment. Maddox first said planetary is the root word from plane. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. It is. I agree. I agree. Well, why don't we just use the plain word though? The word itself. You feel me? Um, and it's up to us. Again, it's up to us to just continue to expose this shit. It really is. So do what you got to do out there. Talk to your people, talk to your family. I'm talking to a lot of people personally. I do. I talk to, and I have videos that I shoot them, and I post a lot of them. If they're really impactful, I'll post them onto my community page. I just posted one. Hey, Aaron, you'll love the one I just posted on the community page. It was from conspiracy. He showed where there was a 320-mile of photography distant shot from a lighthouse, and on a, so um, listen, it's and catch up with folks, and I visit where is it is. Hold on, I'm gonna hear you. It's in my community page, Aaron. So, oh, okay. I always talk about my community. And then my girls, I love her her consciousness. No, it ain't. That must be you. That must be your satellite on you. Terry, meaning to remain or sojourn. Just something to think about. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, yes, yes. That is good. That's good. I, I was buffering. Debbie, I love you, Debbie. You are game. I love you. It's dope. I love the work. I love the effort. I love your strategy, and and I I appreciate you guys jumping this live stream because it's buffering and I'm buffing out forth. But thank you all again for being on.